Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Manufacturers paid more to produce goods in the month of November. According to the Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin, the cost for inputs to the manufacturing industry increased by 0.8%. Now, the marginal inflation was due to a 1.6% increase in fuel and a 1.5% increase in the cost for chemical inputs. The point-to-point movement in the cost for inputs for the manufacturing industry increased by 20.2% up to November. The Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association says local manufacturers should take advantage of the supply chain constraints to tap into regional markets. Javon Keys reports.
Local manufacturers have lamented the global supply constraints, which prevented many from capitalizing on the usually busy Christmas season, as some of the manufacturing inputs were late in transit. Therefore, some were not able to increase production to meet demand. But as these shipping bottlenecks are expected to remain an issue for some time, President of the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association, JMEA, John Mafood, says local companies should take advantage of the possible new markets.
That is one of the good things that has come out of this bad issue with the shipping, where the shipping cost to Jamaica from the Far East or the shipping cost to Barbados has gone from $2,000 for a container to $15,000, $18,000. So what that has done is changed the competitiveness of our manufacturers in Jamaica. In other words, the shipping rates between Jamaica and Barbados or Jamaica and Trinidad is still relatively low. If an importer in Barbados has to pay $18,000 to bring goods from China, but only $2,000 bring goods from Jamaica, it gives the Jamaican manufacturer a small advantage.
Mr. Mafood says the economic conditions continue to negatively impact his members. He says the fluctuation of the US dollar and the Bank of Jamaica's decision to increase the policy interest rate on December 20 are likely to further impact the sector.
That was a disappointment that we ended the year, the last quarter, with the BOJ taking the position that they needed to start to increase the interest rates and the possibility of continuing to review interest rates with a view to increasing them next year. We again would say to the public that the inflation is not caused by anything to do with what we are doing in Jamaica. In fact, our economy in 2021 has not achieved where we were 2 years ago in 2019. So increasing interest rates when people are not back to where they were will result in slowing down that anticipated growth.
For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
Banks and cambios are selling the US dollar for an average $155. $120.81 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. $204.88 for the pound, while the euro is trading at $176.33. The JC index advanced by 2,173 points today, while the junior market index gained 40 points. Among today's winners were cargo handlers, stationery and office supplies, Blue Power Group, General Accident Insurance Company, and the Caribbean Producers Jamaica. While on the losing side were Iron Rock Insurance, 1834 Investments, Productive Business Solution US dollar shares, Radio Jamaica, and Epley 7.5% shares due 2022. And that's the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Have a good evening.